So what about this bank run stuff? Seems like one bank after the other is going bust, needs to be rescued by the other one, Credit Suisse, all of them. Where is it going to stop? And one of the problems is that by having the rising interest rates going up so quickly, that a lot of these bets that they made, for example, the SVB with the bonds, that they're now basically underwater. And once the confidence is gone and the people are trying to pull out the money, then a kind of like a carousel is going to start, and it's going to look a little bit like the uh, there's in Germany there's something called die Reise nach Jerusalem. It's a children's game where one chair is missing, for let's say 10 kids, one chair is missing, and so you have only 9 chairs, and then the music plays, and when the music stops they all have to sit down, and one kid doesn't get to sit down, so the kid leaves, and they also take one chair away, and then this game continues until only one person is left. And for kids it's a funny game, but this seems now that's what's happening with the bank runs and the banks, that they're gonna flush, or pull the money from one bank to the other, but there's always gonna be one going down, and I think this carousel has just started basically. And we got, I don't know how many now, we got 5 banks or so that need to be rescued, and eventually who's going to pay for it? Obviously the person who pays the taxes. And the problem with this is that the countries are already underwater with all the money that they've been printing and so forth. So I'm more curious, since I'm not 100% expert on everything that's going on in terms of like the banking industry. I would be curious to know what your opinions are, and because it seems like right now, I'm like I said, I'm not an expert, but it seems like now this is now coming all undone, and in comparison to 2008, it seems like there's not enough firepower to stop what's coming, or to redirect the problems. I mean, is it done on purpose? Is it not? I mean, it's literally an open question for everyone who joins in here. But then you hear about Credit Suisse. That's some heavy shit. So here it says swap clients pull 9 billion from prime funds this week. 14 hours ago. New bank run in Los Angeles First Republic branch was on March 12th, so that was 5 days ago. Then you have all the banking stocks falling, and of course, if the banking stocks are falling, that's a general sign that there's of course no confidence that the banks can continue this way. So who's the next that's gonna go under? One thing is clear, that it's so far, I mean, Credit Suisse is the 45th largest bank in the world, and I don't believe, I could check again to be sure, but I don't believe that, let me see where I have this. Here it is. So I'm just going through the list of the largest banks in the world. Banco Santander, Deutsche Bank, Goldman Sachs, Credit Mutual, Morgan Stanley, UBS, UniCredit. So Credit Suisse is so far the largest one of all the banks that went under. And the other ones were not in the top 100 banks. But once it falls, well, once a few really big banks fall apart like Credit Suisse, then it seems like there's no stopping it. So what do you guys think?